It's some more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We have not touched this game in over a month, which is kind of crazy. But we're back at it again, and let's hopefully... Maybe it'd be nice to beat this, but I think there's still a lot left to the game. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. We're greeted with HD Edgeworth. Hello. We last left off, I actually don't remember what we did. It was the hostage situation, right? I think with Aura, she was like getting fussy about something about Blackwell about to be executed like tomorrow or today or something. Phoenix is here with Edgeworth to host like a little faux trial about whatever Simon's crime was. I guess I already talked to him last time. I don't remember what was said, but I guess we're taking this opportunity to examine everything, and then we're gonna have to start a trial. I believe Aura like specifically requested Edgeworth to come here to do something or whatever. Heckin'. Judge Tron. How do I talk? It's about as cluttered as my office, but I think it's a workbench.
Mr. Nick, I think this must be a kitchen. Look at this photo.
This? You're calling this a kitchen, Pearl? I know where you guys live, you don't have a lot going on, but to see this picture and call it a kitchen is because you apparently think that there's something that's like a food processor. Just because there's a food processor sitting somewhere does not make it a kitchen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That isn't a food processor, Pearls. That's the Hope capsule. It was scheduled to be loaded onto the Hope space probe that fateful day. Voices be damned. I don't remember what I made everyone sound on. I haven't heard them in a while. The 3 people who came to collect the capsule discovered the body. The first on the scene, huh? A staff member and 2 police officers, was it? And they were here to collect the capsule. Which reminds me. Yeah, give me a recap of... Oh, right! Apollo was here talking to Aura, too, because he's been investigating on his own. Look at that finger of his. It just looks like a sausage. So they plan to use his bag to carry the capsule. Is that right?
Yeah, more or less.
Edgeworth, did those 3 people have a bag with them for transporting the capsule? Oh, you mean this. It's a custom-made shock-resistant bag. But how did you know? Oh, I just overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it. That's all. So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago on his own, is he? Let's talk to the robot. This is one heck of a robot.
There's something written on it. Is this supposed to be a poem? I cut down anyone who displeases me. I make the rules. I am the law. I wield the ultimate gavel of judgment. I am Judge Tron, JTO2.
Does that sound like a poem to you? What poem has parentheses in it? I don't believe we need to bother with that, Pearl. It's not even complete yet. He's right, Pearls. There's no sign of it in the photo from 7 years ago either. But he's going to be the one to judge the trial that we're gonna have or something. They were building the Hope space probe here at the time. The murder occurred after the space probe had been removed from the room. So it was long gone by the time someone took this picture, huh?
But you can see the probe in the newspaper photo.
Yes, and you can see the stolen moon rock there too. That strange black and yellow thing at the left side of the picture? Note that the same rock is absent from the crime scene photo. God, no! Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen.
I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there.
So the person who stole it, think it was our spy? I'm sure of it. Dr. Cykes was probably killed because she was a roadblock in their plan. Unfortunately, the government thinks Prosecutor Blackwell is the culprit.
Do you believe in the innocence of Blackwell, Edgeworth? Have you changed?
What's this? Looks like a giant power plug. It's attached to what looks like an electric vehicle charging station. You can't drive a Tesla up here. Oh no.
That's a charging station for us robots. We come here periodically and charge ourselves up.
Wow, machines that maintain themselves. That's pretty cool.
If our batteries run out and we lose consciousness, we never know what this aura will do to us while we're down, you see.
Nothing motivates quite like fear, huh? Is this going to go into space? Hey, look at this row of rolling cases. I bet the wheels make it easier for people to move heavy research materials around.
I bet it'd be fun to ride around in. We could even probably fit into the biggest one. I know, we could have Prosecutor Edgeworth push us.
I don't trust him to not push us down a flight of stairs. He wouldn't do that to Pearl. He might do that to you, but he wouldn't do that to Pearl. He's way too much of a gentleman. How do I... This way, okay. Not the D-pad. Ugh, it's so yellow and pink. Emergency ladder. This must be the one they used during the evacuation.
The explosion disabled the elevators. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to.
As Miss Blackwell was climbing down the side of the building, she saw the culprit inside. I don't remember if I ever brought this up. They had talked about how they saw the Earth emblem on the lighter and they thought it was very pretty, very ornate, whatever, right? The fact is, this illustration shows that the hand that they're seeing the lighter from is clearly covering the lighter. It's literally like here. How can you see anything on the lighter if you're holding it like that? It doesn't make any sense. And why is he holding a butter knife? Is he stupid? Emergency ladder. It looks like an operating table. It's in the photo too. Yes, it was here then as well, with the victim's body lying on it.
There's a button here. Oh, I know. I'll try pushing it.
Pearls! Don't touch the...
Oopsie!
Hey, it's moving. It's making a oh my god, it shoved that thing right in its cooter. It appears to be a robot assembly device.
Disassemble anything in a flash. Push the dismantle button. That sounds pretty neat. Can I push it, Mr. Nick?
Please don't push any more buttons, Pearls. Oh, goodbye. Where's it going? You went through all the trouble to make a boy and then it's gone. Oh, it's on. It's just permanently on. Okay, well, sorry for wasting energy. Aura's desk is a mess, though that doesn't surprise me. There's like not even any space on her desk to like put anything on.
Oh, I just want to dive in and straighten it up.
Wait, before you do, don't touch her stuff. Metis. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. Metis. It's Cykes. Klonko, can I talk to you? I really hope he's back to normal.
You wish to speak to me, Mr. Wright? If you're going to hit me, please avoid the face area.
Hey, don't put me in the same class as that woman. What was Aura like 7 years ago at the time of the incident?
My mother died. Miss Aura was confused.
Huh, so he calls Dr. Sykes' mother, but Aura Blackwell Miss Aura?
With the loss, she exhibited a severe cataclysmic imbalance.
Catecholamine. Catecholamin. Yeah.
Excuse me, but I have no idea what that means.
Why me? Searching for alternative expression. She would spend the nights crying and then take out her feelings on those around her.
After Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty, she repeatedly demanded a retrial as well.
That is correct, but without new evidence, her requests were ignored. And then, little by little, Miss Aura began to change. She started to hate it when I called her Mama Aura.
And before long, she started hating the court system and abusing Klonko, huh?
That murder destroyed so many lives.
Right. Take a look at this paper on Dr. Sykes and Miss Blackwell's research. Ponko and Klonko. They're the robots with hearts that Dr. Sykes created. Ponko series features. A heartbeat detection system lets them determine when a human is present. In addition, they can recognize people by their ID tag or facial features. And they can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice. That's amazing. Hey, I don't know, Edgeworth. They might even be more human than you. What's that supposed to mean? Kinda sounds like these robots can do what Athena does. Oh my god, Athena? A robot? Crazy. Did I examine everything? Well, I guess that's about it for this room. So what do you think, Wright? Any ideas? On what? There's still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll pull it off somehow. After all, you asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence, right, Edgeworth?
What? He did?
Yep. He called it a special request. Oh, I remember the beginning of the game. There was like an anime cutscene and he was on the phone, right? I think. He reached out to me while I was still disbarred. Oh, just kidding.
So that was what sparked you to get your attorney's badge back?
Yep, the Blackwell case. Oh, really? Right. I have a special request. I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion. Hey, I'm not even a lawyer anymore, remember? Haven't been one for a long time. That 8-year misunderstanding has been cleared up, and you must be eager to return. I can't see shit. I'm sure you're familiar with the other case that ushered in the dark age of the law. Very soon, a convict will stand as a prosecutor in court. I want you to keep an eye on him. Aw, just when I'm beginning to actually like the job I have now. What, playing the piano poorly? Right. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Because of the espionage aspect, I wasn't free to give you all the details. Hey, no need to apologize. It's like I said on the phone the other day. I know that the type of criminals you're after now aren't small fries anymore. Yeah, age was important. I knew it! It is the cutscene! It even shows a screenshot of the cutscene right directly at his lips for some reason. Looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end. I'm going to end the dark age of the law. That's what this is all about. Dark age of the law.
The dark age of the law? It sure comes up a lot these days on TV and in papers. And I hear there are more false charges and fabrication of evidence than ever.
When I became chief prosecutor, the court system had already lost the people's trust. It all began 8 years ago. A lawyer was caught fabricating evidence. Nick, shake my head. And a year after that, a prosecutor was found guilty of murder.
Wait, do you mean...
That's right. He's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's. Wow, way to reference Apollo Justice that we didn't play. Wait, I did play. Never mind. I just played it a really long time ago. No more bum raps, right? It was a downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those 2 cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on the courts. Public opinion was tainted, and before long, the legal world itself was sucked into it. Such a shame. Once suspicion forms, it's very hard to shake. Lawyers and prosecutors were supposed to trust each other, pursue the truth together.
It's so sad when people begin to cast doubt. They start lying to themselves and each other.
Yes, and do absolutely anything to win. We're in an age now where winning is valued far more than the truth. I'm sure it's caused our new chief prosecutor to lose many a night's rest. Is it me? Or did his brow get even more furrowed than the last time I saw him? The hostage taker's disdain for the courts is the perfect example of the times. It sure is. Do you have any idea who the hostage taker might be? They don't know it's Aura? Well, somebody who mistrusts the court system and who can manipulate robots? It can really only be Aura Blackwell. I'm so... What? Did you not... I thought we knew it was Aura. Who else but her would want a retrial of that case from 7 years ago so badly? Simon Blackwell's older sister, and the owner of this room. I agree with your conclusion. Perhaps she intended to force Miss Cykes to confess. Actually, I think she had a much more horrific plan in mind for Athena. The important thing is for you to solve UR1 and prove Blackwell's innocence.
And then maybe she'll release the hostages.
I'm counting on you, Wright, to set that prosecutor and these hostages free. And I'll be counting on you in court to help me too. And of course, I'll do everything I can to help uncover the truth. As this isn't an official trial, I'm more at liberty to be a little unorthodox.
Mr. Wright, are you finished with your investigation?
Yeah, but I'd like you to tell the hostage taker something for me. I have to go to the detention center. I can't start the trial until I've talked to Athena.
She's already given her consent. I will accompany you to the detention center.
So I'm still being watched, huh? Makes sense. I'll see you in court, Edgeworth. Even if it will be an undocumented trial, it'll be good to face you in court again. Friend! Lover potentially! December 20! Merry Omo Crimus! I think this is also gonna be the first time we've seen Athena since she was arrested too, assuming that we're seeing Athena. She was right by my side only a few short hours ago. But I feel like I haven't seen her in ages. You're telling me I haven't seen her in a month.
Oh, Mr. Wright! And Pearly too! I knew you would come. After all, the first step is the interview with the defendant.
And because you're my friend, and I was worried about you.
Thanks, boss.
I'm not the only one who's worried either.
Really? Who else?
I saw Miss Woods today. She was so beside herself she came to find me. She told me you used to live in the Cosmos Space Center. No wonder you knew so much about that place.
Oh, so you know, huh? I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
That's alright. But there are some other things I'd like to ask you.
Sure, you can ask me anything. I promise I won't keep any more secrets from you.
We'll see about that. The day of the crime. Tell me about the day Clay was murdered.
I was actually at the Space Center that day. In the Space Museum.
Right where the culprit fled to? That's not good.
I never could fully deal with what happened 7 years ago. But when I saw the center again during the news coverage of the Hat 2 launch, I thought maybe if I went there, things would be different this time. That must have taken a lot of courage to face your past like that. So I went to the Space Museum the evening before the explosions. This was before the launch pads had been switched. There was a sign that said closed for repairs, and they weren't letting anybody in.
Yeah, the director couldn't very well switch the pads if there were people in there. I mean, could you imagine being there when it was being switched though? That would be so fun, just being swooshed around.
But I snuck in anyway.
Did you want to see that Hat 1 group photo? The one with your mother in it? You'd think there would be like security manning the place, but I guess budget cuts.
I did. But what I really wanted to see was her jacket.
That jacket on display? That was Dr. Cykes? Oh, the one with the slash in it?
But I should have known it wouldn't be easy to get over such a traumatic experience. The second I saw that jacket, it all came rushing back to me. Everything around me went hazy, and I couldn't see. I tried to get out of there somehow, but I guess I passed out. When I came to, I was in the passage behind the rocket. I was in the shadows, where people couldn't really see me.
Maybe you got confused and went the wrong way when you were trying to leave?
How long do you think you were unconscious, Athena? I was out until about noon on the next day. I didn't even know about the explosions. When I woke up, nobody was around, so I just went out into the boarding lounge too. My mind must have still been fuzzy, because my memory is vague after that. I don't remember how I got home.
No memory, huh? This is gonna be tough. It's so convenient that everyone forgets everything.
Which means, what if I am the one who killed Clay?
I think that's enough of that, Athena. Let's talk about something else. How's the weather in there? So, during the entire incident, she was unconscious in the Space Museum. Of course I believe her. But will anybody else? I don't believe her. What kind of research was Dr. Cykes, your mother, doing?
Machines that could tell people's emotions by their tone of voice. And my special ability. Someday, when people travel to distant planets, their companions will be robots. So she said that they had to be able to understand how their human companions felt. Wow! Robots that can understand people! That was just a convenient subject for her research. All she ever did was work. She never paid any attention to me. Oh! Sorry about that. Dredging up all that old stuff?
It's almost like you should have called CPS or something. No need to apologize. I guess her home life was complicated. And where was Papa in this picture? Dead, I guess? Oh, by the way, Miss Wood said something about you always wearing headphones?
She always wore these big, heavy-looking headphones. She said her mother made them for her as part of her research. I had to wear them every time I went out. Oh, I hated them so much, but she wouldn't listen. What were they for? Oh, she gave me some kind of explanation, but I don't remember now. It was too difficult for a little kid to understand.
Okay, but let me say this one thing. I don't think your mother only thought of you as some handy subject for research.
I want to believe that. But just about the only thing my mother left me are widget and this earring. Oh, it's beautiful. It's made of a piece of real moon rock she had for research. Maybe she did love me in her own way.
I just like thinking that like in an ideal world, Nick is assuming that there was love for Athena from her mother, despite the fact that he never met her. And like I'm sure at some point down the line we're gonna hear that she did love her or something. But like it's just funny to think like, no way, she was your mom. She definitely loved you even if she was busy. I'm sure of it. I'm really sure she did, because that's what I want to believe too. Oh, okay, so he's just attempting to fool himself. That's a pretty earring though. I'd better ask her a little more about her mother's research. It's crazy. I don't even remember getting all this stuff. I must have chose a really weird time to end the last time I played this, because why did I fucking examine... Oh, you know what? I must have gotten this stuff from talking to Edgeworth. I don't think I examined any of this stuff because this is old stuff, right? There's like writing on the robot hand there. It's in Japanese. It's like me ma me ma me ma ma me ma ma me ma me ma me. This is the one I'm guessing that we want to show? X.
Oh, the Ponko series! You must have gone to the robotics lab.
You seem to really love Ponko and Klonko.
Yeah, my mother made them and I grew up around them, you know.
Clay!
Oh, there's one of those cute little robots in the photo, too. Haha, see Ponko's bandages? I put those on her. I just wound them around and around. Pretty bad job, huh? But I really put my all into it.
Why does a robot need bandages for? They don't bleed.
I hardly left the center in those days, so I didn't have any human friends besides Junie. I didn't really understand the difference between robots and people back then. I thought that if a robot broke, bandaging it would help it get better. What a weirdo I was.
It looks like there's something written on the bandages. Oh, on her hand that we can't even freaking see. It's behind the text.
Yeah, I wrote stuff like, "Get well soon, Ponko."
So that's what the Japanese is.
But in the end, my mother just put her on the operating table and fixed her in a flash. Oh, that must have been the thing I made move in the robotics lab. I was so impressed by what my mom did. I even asked her if she would put me on the table and fix me if I ever got hurt. It looked just like magic to me, what she could do.
A little girl who grew up around robots. She seems to have some good memories of it. 7 years ago. On a different subject. Did you hear about the person holding up the Space Center?
Yes, a little. And this person has even taken hostages?
I guess I better spare her the news about Trucy. Well, after some negotiating, we agreed to do a retrial of the case from 7 years ago.
What? You're kidding me! So that means Prosecutor Blackwell might...
Yep, I know he's innocent. I just have to prove it. So wait, did you know him back then?
Yes. He used to come visit my mom a lot. He studied psychology under her and would sometimes ask for advice on his legal cases. He was very kind and considerate, and straight as an arrow.
Unlike now, where he's more twisted than a basket of snakes.
That's why I took the witness stand during his trial 7 years ago. Please, you have to listen to me! A goo-goo gaga! He didn't kill her! His heart is screaming that he didn't kill her! I was a fool.
How could anybody else know what I was talking about? She heard the voice of his heart. Listen to your heart.
You were only 11 then, right? You were very brave just to give testimony.
That was some quick math on your end, Pearl. I wouldn't have even thought to calculate that. Pearls is right. You did the very best you could at the time.
But nothing I said did any good. I was a shaking and scared little girl, small and ineffectual. Even after I went to live with my relatives in Europe, I stayed closed up to my shell. But you're different now. You're always so bright and cheerful. Thanks. That's because one day, I came to realize that I had to fight. I couldn't give up. I exercised hard and studied hard. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be. I want to be a lawyer who can fucking deadlift 500 pounds. I wanted to save Simon, but I had no idea how. Then I met Mr. Wright, and thanks to him, I realized that if I became a lawyer, I could prove that Simon was innocent. I also realized that psychology could help me do this. I mean, psychology was my mother's specialty. When I studied it, I felt like she was there with me, supporting me.
It doesn't seem like Athena knows that Prosecutor Blackwell is due to be executed tomorrow.
I wanted to prove Simon's innocence personally. I wanted to do it so bad. Even now, I want to fly out there and go save him.
Come to think of it, she said something like that during the Themis Legal Academy trial. She mentioned that there was somebody she wanted to save. Yeah, crazy. She mentioned it to the guy that she wanted to save. Also, the absolute audacity that they had such a history together and it was never even once hinted at until the last chapter of the game. Like, obviously it's intended because you're not expected to know it, but like, it's just kind of silly, wouldn't you? Like, if you came across somebody that you knew and you had like you shared a lot in your past or whatever, you wouldn't just be like, you know.
I heard some prison guards say that you had an interview with Simon. How was he? What did he say?
No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena? He was doing well. He was happy about the possibility of being proven innocent.
He was? I wonder if he smiled like he used to. Back then.
If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena would ever forgive me. I just have to free him. Failure is not an option here. Oh shit, don't punch me! Oh my god, I forgot about you. Ah, I thought you might be here. Mr. Lawyer, we're in trouble. Well, we are? What is it? I couldn't find a single open courtroom. They're all in session.
Oh no, but this is an emergency.
It's very difficult to interrupt the trial once it's underway. My phone. It's from Trucy. That made me dizzy. I told you I'd give you 1 hour. I assume this is Aura. I guess it's time to pick one of the hostages. Or I don't know if she's talking through a robot. No, wait! We still have a little more time! Besides, all the courtrooms have been used right now. Make all the excuses you want, but you won't get more time. Your daughter is first. The poor thing. She's a little too young to die, don't you think? No! Don't you dare hurt her! There has to be something I can do. The cruelest injustice is about to befall us!
No! This can't be happening! Mystic Maya, help us!
What's she gonna do? She's gonna open a fucking courtroom? Wait a minute. Maya? Oh, she's actually gonna help? What's she gonna do? Fucking... Oh, right. She left a letter for us. I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have been really weird. Par for the course, whatever. A courtroom. Blew up. That's it. There is a courtroom we can use after all. As if you can't just fucking find a room. You have to have the podiums and the tables set up. Almost like your sprites aren't intended for you to be used outside of the fucking courtroom piece.
Okay, time's up. Too bad. Any last words you'd like to say to her?
Aura, please, don't add to the crimes you've already committed. So you know who I am, don't you? It wasn't like I was trying to keep it a secret anyway. We're ready to start the trial. We can hold it in the ruins of courtroom number 4. The one blown up by the bomber.
Oh, what a wonderful idea, Mr. Nick!
I never would have thought of that! An astonishing trial in an astonishing location! I guess it's only befitting. I'll go get the place ready right away! I didn't exactly pick the place for its astonishing factor. How about it? Are you ready to have your brother's innocence proven? My brother? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention? It's not Simon you'll be defending. What? Not Prosecutor Blackwell? I indict Athena Cykes on the charge of murdering her own mother. You'll be defending the little princess there, the one behind the glass. What? See you in that mountain of rubble you've chosen for our courtroom, Mr. Wright.
What is she talking about? Athena?
Of course. Why didn't it even occur to me before? If Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent, somebody else has to have been the true culprit. Did I kill my own mother? No. Oh. Oh! Athena, that's a lot of work for little old me. No way. It can't be true.
Mr. Nick, what's the matter?
I see 5 black cyclocks. I've seen these kinds of locks before. Dark, black locks protecting a secret hidden deep inside a person's heart. And there's no way to remove them. Yeah, the only time we've seen them was in Apollo Justice with our old friend, Christoph Gavin. And it's true, we never unlocked that one. I guess she's gonna be locked up forever. Alright, I guess it's gonna be a quick little episode because I'm pretty sure that the next session is gonna be like very long because we're in court. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bees.